This is CNEagles.com. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, now joined by head volleyball coach Shannon Mincey. Coach Mincey, you finish up a pretty incredible week last week in Nicaragua. What was that experience like, getting to affect other people's lives for an entire week?
The idea of our trip was to go and serve, obviously shed God's love, and I think what we were most amazed at is that I feel we were the ones touched and probably were affected more than what we did. So it was an incredible experience, very eye-opening. I don't think there'll be many complaints from many of my players this year after what we saw.
What was the most jarring thing that you did see?
The feeding program that we were taken to was most jarring. We were pulled up in a bus to a muddy trail, and we walked about 300 feet through the mud, and then it opened up into a large community of children who had absolutely nothing. Barefoot, some of them unclothed. They all had one huge bowl that most were getting from where the dogs had drank, and were standing in line waiting for their one hot meal of the day.
You did the community service, but there was also volleyball involved in the trip as well, and you played and beat the Nicaraguan national team in three straight sets. What did it take to take out a national team like that doesn't lose often?
They didn't lose often. The national coach for Nicaragua kind of gave us a hard time each time we played them. Our freshmen weren't eligible to play until Monday per NCAA rules, so it was real rewarding for me to finally get my entire team together and sweep them in three.
What was the key to victory?
I think having our whole team together. Up until that point, only the returners were able to play, and we didn't really have a full squad. It was fun to end on a high note, and especially in winning in three and finishing. Our team played with so much energy and pizzazz. I think just the emotion of the entire week boiled up into one, and we just kind of let it out on the court.
How can you carry that spirit, that nature, into the season? I know you're a few weeks away. You start up September 7th with Game 1 here in the Eagle Classic. How do you maintain that level of pizzazz, as you called it, for the next few weeks on into the season?
I think the Nicaragua trip was a perfect example of how we can be appreciative of what we have. The opportunity for us to be on the court physically capable by God's grace certainly allows us the opportunity to have energy and enthusiasm. And I think every practice we receive it as a blessing and an opportunity. So we're grateful, and I think fans based from our Nicaragua trip will see the gratefulness that comes through.
Coach Mincey, always a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
That's Carson-Newman head volleyball coach Shannon Mincey. I'm Adam Cavalier, and this is CNEagles.com.